It's been an incredibly busy few months for women's community shelters during the COVID-19 pandemic. One of the things we did early on was reconfigure all of our services to be COVID safe, and that included plans with everything from prevention of COVID to the need to self-isolate and the support for that, and all of the way through to quarantine if that had to happen. Luckily, we haven't had a COVID case in one of our shelters or transitional houses, but it was super important that we were prepared if that eventuality did occur. And I'd like to make a huge shout out and thank you to our staff who've just been extraordinary through these past few months. They've reconfigured everything that they usually do to do so safely and to continue to provide our clients with the very best support that they possibly can during the pandemic. That's included working remotely, working from home, socially distancing during casework, using technology more often, and we've had a lot of wins and successes with reaching out at the local community level, importantly, to reassure women that our services are still open. So that's been some incredibly important work that we've done. We've built stronger community connections as a result of this. And once again, a huge thank you to our staff who've been absolutely fantastic and really committed to our clients during this time. We're also really pleased to talk this month about our transitional housing programs and how much we've expanded that during the pandemic to offer women the opportunity to move straight into a home that will be theirs for a little bit longer rather than coming into shelter, and also to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of our wonderful Beecroft House project in partnership with a number of other wonderful organisations, and that's now supported over 20 women with transitional housing, and that's one thing that we're incredibly proud of. In very exciting news, we're actually moving to a new office this week. We've had 7.5 wonderful years co-located with The Big Issue in Redfern. Huge thanks to The Big Issue and Stephen Person, the CEO, and also to Transport for New South Wales in its various iterations who've accommodated us and allowed us to grow for this time. One of the special things that I wanted to highlight in this newsletter is that next week, beginning August the 3rd, is Homelessness Week. And the theme for Homelessness Week 2020 is Everyone Needs a Home. You may not be aware that domestic and family violence is the leading cause of homelessness for women with or without children, and most of the women who come to our shelters have experienced domestic and family violence and receive specialist support. So it's never been a better time to support the work of women's community shelters, and we encourage you to donate this coming week in Homelessness Week.